Foam rollers, another cheap tool. These are cheap. All of these things are under 30 bucks. You know what I mean? I mean, they're cheap. So foam rollers, you can use them for all kinds of groovy stuff. You can use it for doing your exercises because it forces you to balance. You can run it vertically along your spine and do exercises on anything, just basic stuff, just butterflies, things like that. You're gonna, in order to balance, you're gonna have to use other muscles, right? So it's just adding a wide variety of those small proprioceptive muscles into the mix. You can run it horizontally and put it at varying levels of your spine and work on different aspects of your trunk muscles by just shifting it up and down. You can use it just as a roller and just stretch over that thing. I've got Jim, we got that thing going. Jim is rocking it, man. Jim came in and he was just a crusty old dude, man. He's like this. And now he comes in and he goes, man, I love Jim, man. Jim should do the lecture I gave on SMART goals. This guy's got, his life is like, it's lined out. He's got multiple pins, and I always went, you know, nerd, and he's like, no, different pin for each thing. This means this means that. I mean, he's got it down. So now he came in and I had him lean against the wall and he's like this. Now I come in to adjust him and he's doing this. And it's because he works at it. And some days he goes, it's hurting. And I go, Jim, back off a little bit. You know, we don't need to get to the finish line tomorrow. You know, just back off a notch, but stay consistent. You can roll out your IT bands. Anyone ever rolled out like an IT band or a hamstring or anything on a foam roller? Woo, is it fun? But it gets the job done, and you bought the roller, or you can go pay a massage therapist 60 bucks an hour to strip your IT band, or you can do it yourself, you know, just roll it out. So the ones we get here, I can order the really fancy ones, you know, they're harder. The ones we get here are fairly soft. I start with the soft density ones, because as you use them more and more, they get softer, and the odds are it's going to be easier for you to use. I don't keep a ton in stock, and I know that we're down to like 2, you know, but we can order them. So if you're interested in that, we can order them. You can get the short ones over at like Big 5 or Sports Authority, but we like to order the big long ones so you can do all kinds of stuff with them. So you get the long one and then you cut off like 16 inches of it so that you got one you can use as a roller, and you got the other one to do the rest of it to do your exercises on. It's just a cost savings.
IT band is
the iliotibial band right here. It's this fascia right here, and we can get that problem in here, and it can hurt because there's a nerve that runs right under that. So you want to keep that stretched out and that fascia separated. Anyway, I don't want to belabor that, just to show you that there's cheap, inexpensive tools that allow you to add proprioception into your exercises and your stretches, and will help you facilitate change, help you move forward better, help you hold your adjustments longer. Okay? Just stretching on them is great. Now this is a fun one. It's funny to me when I have people come in and they go, I just can't lay on that adjusting table very long. I'm going, holy crap, how do you sleep? Do they like prop you up in the closet? I mean, you lay down. Lay down. Oh, I just can't lay that long. Why? I mean, you were there 5 minutes. How do you lay in bed? It's just odd to me. And a lot of it is because what you've done at home is you lay in bed and you got all these pillows propping you every which way and you're like, oh good, I'm comfortable. Right? Yeah. So you can just lay on these rollers. This is exactly what I got Jimmy. You can see Jim's doing his exercise right now. You can lay on these rollers. You start with just getting your head flat on it, but pretty soon you can slide it down and let your head go all the way to the floor. Then what you do is you start bringing your arms up. And you stretch here, and you just stretch those pecs out a little bit. And then you come into here, and you start stretching the subscapularis and what have you, and you start really dealing with those rotator cuffs. But you should be able to lay on your back and lay like this, totally comfortable. This should be totally comfortable to you. And if you're doing like this, we got to get some work done. Okay? And you can't do, oh, it hurts. I know. I get it. But that's all in your mind. Because if I knocked you out, your arms would go flat. Okay?
Can we do them against the wall instead of the...
Of course. Of course. So like for you, because right now we're transitioning, being able to get you up and down off the floor, of course. Most of this stuff, and that's really insightful that you said that, because you can see this is easy enough to adapt to the wall. So do you mind if I use you, Tim? We played with this the other day in the room. Tim, I'm going to have you stand with your back against this wall. So what I want you to do is just stand heels back, good. And I want you to step out 1 foot length. Okay, just like that. Now lean against the wall. Okay. Now what I want you to do is totally flatten your back to the wall. That includes your head. Okay, no problem. So now watch. So here's what I'm going to do. Now right now, I can fit my hand behind his back. And what I want you to do is flatten your back so I can't get my hand again there. So that's much better. I can still get my hand there. Try a little harder. Okay, now what muscles is he moving, right? You can see it already. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, relax. Good job. Doesn't he look sexier when he does that too, ladies? I mean, that was like, you know, He-Man, you know? I mean, all of a sudden he was like, chest is up here, you know, awesome. So what that is you can see, it is his first effort got him so far, but it went, kick it another notch, guess what he had? He had another notch. Okay, so don't just wing it. Go for it. Okay, so yes, you can do that same thing right here. Well, absolutely.
That's what I've been doing, but
good. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely you can. Especially as you're doing this, because you could feel as you're doing that, all of this gets involved, right? So easy, easy. No, there's no way you're going to traumatize yourself doing that.